Mia had a peculiar hobby. While her friends were into perfumes, books, or sneakers, she collected dolls. Not the pretty porcelain kind, but the unsettling ones, the ones with cracked faces, missing eyes, or stitched mouths. The weirder, the better. One Sunday, on a road trip, she and her cousin found a tiny roadside market deep in the countryside. It was a dusty, forgotten place. As Mia browsed through cracked mirrors and broken trinkets, her eyes locked onto something that didn't belong. On a rickety shelf stood a small creature. It had matted fur, oversized ears, long fingers, and a mouthful of sharp, jagged teeth stretched into a manic grin. Its eyes were like black beads, too shiny, too knowing. She picked it up. It felt ice cold, even in the sweltering heat. "What's this?" she asked the old man behind the stall. He didn't even look up. "That one's bad luck," he muttered. "Found it by the swamp. People say it moves. I won't keep it in the house." Mia just laughed. "That's kind of the point." The old man finally looked up, his face pale. "Don't let it see you sleep. Lock it up. Always lock it up." Mia bought it for $5. Back in her apartment, a storm was brewing. Mia decided to name the doll Labubu and placed it on a shelf above her bed. It looked strangely pleased to be there. That night, she dreamed of whispers, like someone murmuring right in her ear in a language she couldn't understand. She jolted awake at 2:47 a.m. to a skittering sound like tiny claws on her hardwood floor. She sat up, heart pounding. The room was empty. Everything looked normal. Except Labubu's head was tilted slightly to the left. She was sure she had left it facing forward. Shaking it off as her imagination, she went back to sleep. The next night, the dream returned, but the whispers were louder, more frantic, almost like pleading. In her dream, she was lost in the woods, surrounded by shadows, with too many eyes, and she could hear a small creature laughing just behind the trees. She woke up again in the middle of the night. Her bedroom door, which she always shut tight, was wide open. Then she saw them, tiny, muddy footprints leading from the doorway right up to her bed. Frozen with fear, her eyes darted to the shelf. Labu was gone. A frantic search revealed it, hiding under her bed. Just sitting there, watching her. Mia tried to be rational. She didn't believe in haunted dolls or evil spirits. Not really, but her apartment felt wrong, the air heavy and suffocating. She locked Labubu in an old wooden chest and shoved it deep into the attic crawl space. That night, the dreams were terrifying. She was trapped in a house with no doors, where every window was blacked out. In every room, dozens of Labubus stood silently, watching her, all of them smiling. She woke up choking, as if small hands were wrapped around her neck, squeezing tight. Her bedroom light was flickering erratically. Her window was wide open, and the chest in the attic. It was empty. She didn't sleep the fourth night. She stayed awake with every light in the house on, a baseball bat clutched in her hand, her phone camera recording the empty hallway. At exactly 3:33 a.m., the power cut out. Not a flicker, but a sudden, total blackout in the pitch dark. She heard giggling. It started quietly, then grew louder, then abruptly stopped. The hallway light flickered back on. Labubu was sitting at the far end of the hall, its head tilting slowly from side to side. She screamed and threw the bat at it, but when she switched on her phone's flashlight, it was gone. Desperate, Mia tried to contact the old man from the market. After hours of trying, she finally reached someone who knew him. He passed away, a voice said grimly. 3 nights ago, said something followed him home from the swamp. Kept muttering, Labubu's awake now. Mia didn't even pack. She grabbed a duffel bag, threw in her essentials, and ran for the door. It slammed shut on its own. Her phone died. The lights flickered again. She turned around slowly, her heart hammering against her ribs. There, in the middle of the room, stood Labubu, not on a shelf, not hiding, just standing. Its grin was wider now, its eyes blinked. Then a whisper filled her head, not with sound, but with pure thought. You saw me. You named me. Now you're mine. The neighbors reported screams that night. When the police arrived, the apartment was empty. There were no signs of a struggle, no broken locks, no blood, just a single deep claw mark on the bedroom pillow, and the Labubu doll sitting neatly on its shelf, waiting, grinning. So, if you ever come across a strange doll with ragged fur and too many teeth, leave it alone, especially if it smiles at you first. Because once Labubu knows your name, you'll start hearing the whispers too, and by then it's already too late. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more creepy tales. Stay safe out there.